Hey guys, and this is a not a survival series, but this is a Minecraft tutorial that I've been going to do now on logic gates. I've done all the ones that I know, and the ones that oh my god, there's just a lot of animals everywhere. Well, the ones I know that I've definitely haven't got is the flip-flop gate and the memory latch. But yeah, I think I've covered all the others that I'm pretty sure of it. Right, first one is just probably the most simplest one of all. It's an OR gate. It's just basically this lever will activate it, or this lever, hence the OR gate. Right, this one is the simplest AND gate there is. Basically, oh yeah, to make that it's just a block, redstone on top, and then two levers, and then put your redstone on to your out, whatever you want, piston, door, doesn't really matter. Right, the next one is probably the simplest AND gate. Yeah, both of them have to be off, so this one and this one have to be off for it to go down. So if in its default state, it would be already up. So then you gotta flick them both down. We'll go right. The way this is made is just basically three blocks, redstone there, redstone torch there, and redstone in the middle to your output. Right, this one's a bit different because in its default state, the piston's down, and when I flick this like that, there it goes up. So the way this is made is three blocks again, same thing, redstone torch on either side, redstone in the middle, but then you put a redstone torch there, and you'll know you've done it right if it goes out as on its default state, and then put your redstone to your piston. So watch, when I flick that, that doesn't because that's on, but when I flick, that one sec, just turn that off, then that goes on because there's no power telling that to be off, if you know what I mean. So it's like a light switch. That like it's off already, and then when that goes off, that goes on. Piston goes off. Right. Put it back to normal. This one is a slightly more complicated AND gate, but this allows you to have as many levers as you want, as I've got four here at the moment. Right. So as you can see, the piston over there, it's not up, but if I put this one down, this one down, this one down, and this one down, it goes up. And then once I put one up, it cuts it off. Right. This is good if you want to make locks and stuff. Basically, it's exactly the same apart from instead of the redstone torches being like here and here, you just put one block away, put all the redstone on, and then the redstone goes to the blocks. This can be this block doesn't have to be here. It can be on the floor, or it could be a button or a pressure plate. But yeah, and the way you want to, if you want to make it a lock, say all you gotta do is just get rid of the redstone torches, say there and there. Oh my god, that's gonna get annoying. Right, so now oh my god, go away. Right, one sec. Nah, kill them all. Right. So if I want the piston to go up, click off that one and that one, and it'll go up. So as you can see, this one won't do anything because it's not hooked up to anything. This one ain't doing anything because it ain't hooked up to anything. So what you usually do is you usually have like a wall here, because if you have it like that and then the rest of the wall, you'll never see that redstone here because you can't see behind that block. So yeah, it's pretty handy. I'll just put it back to normal. Right, this next one is helpful if you don't have enough room. So as you can see, that this one's on, off, on, off. The way it's simply made is just redstone torch block, redstone torch block, and as you can make it as high as you want, it doesn't matter. So as you see when I flick it, the redstone changes. Ah yeah, the one thing about this, you have to have the redstone like touching that block. As you can see, that redstone there will be touching that block, because if I have it there, if you see, doesn't do anything. So that's why you have to have it there, and it works. Right, this one I should have done earlier, but you know, this is just probably the simplest NOT gate, because if you see on the default state, which should be off, that's on, and so when I flick it on, that goes off. So yeah, that's helpful if you want to do what I've done here. Right, as you can see, say you want to make a trap for someone. Oh god, right. If you're gonna make a trap for someone, say if you always want the pistons to be always on, you put the torch there and a button or something like that, and then link it up to the pistons, put them there. So say the people are standing on here, once you press the button, like so, it'll open and go back. So it's a cool way. It's also helpful for many other things, like what I'm about to show you next, which is a pulsar or a ticker, whatever you want to call it. So all this basically does is makes like a piston or a door or anything like that open and close. Right, and I'll show you how you make it first. Right, what I do is I always start with this block here because it's just the easiest to think from. What you do is you place your block and then you put your redstone torch in the direction that you want your thing to be. So like it'll always be 3 wide, like that. So whatever you place it in, it'll be 3 wide to the right of it or the left of it, depending on which way you go at the end. Right. So the way you got to do it first is start with this block. Put the redstone torch there. Oh my god! Right. I don't know how it spawns so quickly. What you do is you put the redstone torch there, and then you put your redstone down. And then put another block there with a redstone torch. So, there, if I just cut this off. Oh, it's still pulsating, but yeah, well, I'll just go through it anyways. What you got to do is put your redstone block and your redstone torch there, then put it down, and then you block. And then you put a redstone torch on the other side, so it basically looks like that for now. And then you put your other block here, redstone torch, sorry, a redstone, then you block, and then instead of putting it here, you put it on the side. And then obviously you put it there, and then you've got to go across to 1 here. So so this block shouldn't be in line with the other 2. Then you put the redstone torch there, put the redstone block, put it on there, and then instead of putting it like that way, put it there instead, because the redstone has to be pointing the block, if you know what I mean. So yeah, once you've done that, just you can take it from this one, and I think it's only that one. Yeah, you can only take it from this out line here, otherwise it just ruins the whole system. Like if you do it there, it breaks. So yeah, you have to do it from there, which isn't a pain, but you know. And if you ever want to make it, say, oh, I want to make it, that's the slowest it'll pulse, by the way. There's like no way to make it slower. So if you want to make it, yeah, you can't any way to make it faster. But if you want to make it slower, what you do is you just destroy one of these and like face the block and put down a repeater, and then obviously you can set it to however you want. So say if I put 2 here, as you can clearly see, it's slowed down. Right, and this is the final one. This isn't really helpful for building anything, but it can. I just thought I'd show you. But yeah, that's what it does. It just makes that really spam out. And the way this is made is you get 2 blocks, one space in between it. Put redstone torches in between, like on either side even, and then fill up with redstone all around it, apart from these 3 squares here. Otherwise, it just won't work. So all you gotta do is just miss out them 3 squares, and then you can just take it off from anywhere. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, and then obviously like that. And if you put a repeater in this, it doesn't work, because if you see like there, that ain't flashing. It's just constantly lit up. Because I think the repeaters can only take like a certain amount of pulse, so it's way too fast for it to handle. And yeah, so if you've liked this video, then guys, please like it, because it helps me a lot, and tell your friends if it did help you as well, because I like getting a lot of views. And yeah, this has been, I'll show you my skin. Oh yeah, well this has been the Gaming Project.